Well, let's see here. Something a little different today. I'm going to try to see if we can't fix this issue I'm having with this very old but reliable Maytag Neptune drying cabinet, Neptune DC. It's got a cabinet up above it, which makes it very unique, where you can dry clothes. I'll open it up here. This door opens. It's very cool, and you can hang clothes up here on the hanger area. It'll actually shake back and forth. It's got some racks, drying racks there. Very cool. We've had this forever, seems like. And down below, I'm going to be working on this this part of the dryer. This is what's not working that well. I'm going to take this apart. I think I have to take off this panel first, and I can't quite remember how to get it apart, but I'll try to guide you through that. What's happening, let me talk about that. What's happening is it's shutting off after it runs, the bottom half, after it runs for just a little bit. I believe it's overheating, and what I think might be happening is this: when you remove this lint catcher, a lot of the lint in layers will fall off down inside here, and I think it might be collecting up in there. So I'm going to take that apart and clean that out, and I will walk you through what we need to do to get this apart. It really has no access in the back that I could see. There's no covers or plates, so you have to get to it all from the front here. So I've slid out the removable shelves in the upper cabinet so I could have some access here. I still have the power on. I'll shut the power off once I unplug. I'll unplug it just once I can get some of these nuts out. Here, there's 1/4 inch nuts here on the back. There's 4, and if my memory serves me right, these have to be removed. Like I said, 1/4 inch. I have just a nice little spin tight here, Craftsman spin tight I'm going to use to remove these. I think once I get these out, I'll be able to see better, get this panel off. I'll see what it might entail. I've had this off before, but it's been a few years. I changed the belt, changed one of the wheels that holds the dryer. It had worn out, so let me get this apart and I'll take you through the steps. But I'm going to remove these 4 1/4 inch 1/4 inch screws right now, and I'll show you what we have after that. So I took those 1/4 inch screws out, and you can see this panel just came right out. It screws go into those spots right there. Like I said, there's still power, just so I could see back in there. You can see here we have it looks like the screws that are going to hold on. They're covered up by this panel, and that holds on the front. It'll allow us to get access to the drum. So I'm going to be taking those off next. Also had some paperwork up here that was kept in here, probably a wiring diagram. And up here, I just wanted to point out, this is a nice holder for your screws, other tools. If something did drop down in there, you could still get it. So next step, we're going to remove, I believe, these, looks like these 4, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws there, and be able to get to the drum after that, I believe. And also I will disconnect the connectors from this board with the power off, so this panel can be completely set aside. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3 connectors there, another one there. Really only one place for those to go. So I'm going to pull the plug on this and disconnect those now. So just a further update, I disconnected the wiring from the console panel and I was able to, you can undo this if you want to, this ground. You can pinch that off, but I just decided to flip it over. It holds it right up there just fine. These two outer screws are Phillips, and these are once again the 1/4 inch, these three. And yeah, just use the spin tight for that. Same spin tight as we used to get the console panel off. And I believe once I take these out, there might be like there's probably a door wire or something, probably for this guy here, that needs to be disconnected. And I think this whole panel lifts up from the bottom then with these 4 screws out. So I'll get to taking those out now and then update you. All right, I've unscrewed the front panel. Here's the drum. You can see it how it kind of just floats in there. Once it rides on this pretty durable piece of material, felt maybe or something. Anyway, I wanted to show you real quick. Here's the 2 outer Phillips head screws, same length, and all the 1/4 inch that I use the 1/4 inch spin tight on. They're all the same length as well. It looks like I'll be disconnecting these wires here. Is that the switch maybe? Yeah, it might be the switch. And since I'm videoing this, I'll know exactly where to put them back. Pink wire, 2 blue wires, a white wire. These all need to be disconnected because they're attached to this harness. And you can see down below kind of where the front panel locks into those flanges down there. So just resting on that. I'll also disconnect this yellow wire here, and this whole thing, this whole front panel will pull out. As you can see, I got a lot of lint in there, and that could be what's causing the overheating. I'm going to clean this all up. So let me get these disconnected and this out of the way. All right, we now have, sorry, I apologize for the lighting. It's not that bright down here. There's the little flange that the front access panel sits on, those 2 little flanges down there. I've got everything disconnected. There is the blower motor, so that could be what's overheating. I'm just going to get all the lint and vacuum everything out here. Failed to mention this earlier, but this is it has a steamer function even, or moisturizer function here. I really haven't used that, but that's what that reservoir is there. Let's see, kind of back in there, you can see here's where it exhausts with the blower. The blower exhausts out there to your dryer vent, and it's not too filled up with lint there, but it looked like in the door where the lint catcher was, it did have quite a bit of lint in there. I'm gonna clean that out. Did not have to take the door off to get this front panel off at all, but this allows you to get to the dryer belt. Your motor is behind the blower here, and to get this drum out, you actually have to kind of get it by this this panel here. It kind of can tilt a little bit, but the belt wraps around the entire, it's a really long belt, thin long belt. It wraps around the entire drum. The drum sits on little wheels in the very back, and then I think it rides on maybe maybe something in the middle. I can't remember, but then this edge right here, this rides on that felt on the front panel. So let me see if I'll see if there's anything else to film. Hopefully I don't have to go any deeper into this other than just clean it out. But if so, I'll film more, and I will at least conclude whether this worked or not. So here's the back side of the front panel, and again, this is where the drum rides on this fabric here. pretty durable. I believe you can buy these to be replaced. This looks like some kind of sensor here. Maybe this is what was causing it to trip the motor out. This was getting overheated, but not to be gross, but this is just lint. But this is how much lint had fallen down from the lint catcher here. It falls down in here and it accumulates here. So that probably is restricting airflow. So yeah, I'm gonna vacuum this out even better and vacuum inside there, clean it all inside the cabinet while I have it apart, and probably just put it back together and see if that corrects this issue. So I think that might have fixed it. I've had this running now for about 15 minutes or so on the sensor dry. These are really great cabinets. Like I said, I think we might have had this cabinet for 20 years. It's quite the beast, and so yeah, just cleaning that lower part out seemed to have corrected the overheating problem, and I hope this might help some of those few people that might have this drying cabinet still. It's going to be well, it's had a good life, but you know, I'll miss it when it goes. It's been a really cool way to dry your clothes. And thank you for watching. Hope this helps somebody. And yeah, this deviates from my normal DIY projects just with automobiles, but I've always wanted to expand into other areas that I like to work in, home improvement and appliance repair and such. So thank you for watching.